Guys. So Jupiter, everybody's talking about the Jupiter transit to Scorpio. What does this mean? I'm going to do the air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is your sun, moon, or rising. So Jupiter transiting to Scorpio, it's happening today. The energies will probably start to pick up about the 17th or 18th of this month because the planet kind of does a slow transition. And it will stay in Scorpio for the next 13 months until it transits to Sagittarius next year. So Scorpio is the sign of death and transformation. It is the death card in the tarot deck. People get really scared about this, but it's actually a beautiful thing. Without Scorpio, we wouldn't evolve. We are continuously evolving, right? So Jupiter is the planet of expansion. So whatever sign Jupiter comes into, it explodes the gifts of that sign. And for Gemini, we are going into the 6th house of occupation, creative, financial gain. You guys are going to have opportunities to get into untapped resources within yourself of what kind of finances are apparent to you, what kind of occupation you want to be in to improve your self-status, per se. This will be definitely, you know, after being all balanced out in Jupiter in Libra, we will be looking at all of the creative parts of us. I say us because I'm just getting into your energy. All of the creative parts that that have brought you joy. And will I use this for my occupation? Will I be able, what can I expand on with this? What do I need to get rid of in my life to bring this creative force within me out? So it's going to be a really amazing time. Actually, all the air signs are kind of looking at like the career aspect this year, which is really cool. Libra, it's in their 2nd house of earning abilities and self-esteem, and also looking into like discovering new ways to better their opportunities and to maybe financially become stable. And they will be able to look at like also untapped resources of where they need to put their money, where they need to spend their money, where have they been overspending. And I need to actually go back to Gemini because I was going to pull a card for each sign. So, sorry, back to Gemini. There we go, Wheel of Fortune. Right, so you guys are coming to a part of your life, the cycle of your life, where the creative resources within you will start to shine. And you'll be able to bring that into levels of financial gain. And the amazing part of this is you have gone through 12 years of looking to see what those creative aspects are about you. And it's almost like it's been stuck inside for so long, and you are at the end of the cycle for that. It looks like it's going to be a very lucky year for Geminis. Libra. Self-esteem, resources, building more financial planning. You may even want to start to build a business. Just something that you've been looking at that you know will bring you financial gain, but you've always kind of kept it within. You haven't really shared it with anybody. It's going to broaden your perspective of, you know, what do I need in my life and how is this going to financially benefit me? We have the Queen of Cups. Interesting card for financial gain, right? I think that this is going to be a very emotional aspect because it's not going to be easy. Like, for example, if you do decide to start a business, it will be very emotional to have to leave things behind that were not serving you, but maybe you were attached to. Maybe material objects, maybe relationships. It could be a job that you've had for 20 years. and it's going to probably be a very difficult way of letting go, so you can start an opportunity for something that serves you, right? So when you are looking at this, make sure that the relationships, the resources, the life partners, make sure you look at everything carefully and find out what I really need to purge from my life, so I can start to look at the financial aspect of, all of these earning abilities and bringing out your self-esteem that that you have. I know Libras have. I mean, I'm a Libra rising. I didn't find my self-esteem until very recently. It took me 38 years. That's pretty sad. But once you do it, it's like you find your true self. You find that part within you that always needed to come out, right? Aquarius, this is going into your 10th house of career and personal responsibilities, financial assets. I can see you guys, I know a lot of Aquariuses that own their Aquarians, that own their own businesses. I think I've said that before in readings, and I've watched them grow these businesses, and they're almost there, and they're almost there, and they're almost there, and then they get something that falls back. And this year, it's been more of a teeter-totter. Libra was supposed to balance things out, but it's been more of a teeter-totter effect, because you really weren't focusing on the career aspect as much. Well, this year you will be. And with Aquarian minds, they're so sharp, and they're already so mentally apt to be able to find that niche that they have and work with it. And you are going to see a renewal of that spirit, because work and career is so very important, and knowledge is so very important for Aquarians. So let's see what we can find for Aquarians for this transit. It's really interesting because I'm not shuffling twice for every sign, but some of them I are. I am. Oh man. Page of Wands. So this is communication, the beginning of communication coming to you. This is like a message. Keep your ears and eyes open for messages, for synchronicities. The divine is carrying you in a way toward your purpose, toward your goal of personal responsibilities and feeling within that you can do it, to not give up. And so keep your eye out for people giving you messages or synchronicities that you're seeing, billboards. I see numbers all the time, but I'm a Virgo, so it's very analytical. I think that's what my brain naturally goes to. And know that these messages ring true. Make sure that if you are getting information from people that seems a little shady, to watch out for that. Because we don't want the personal responsibilities and the career to take a downward spiral. We want it to keep going, right? So yeah, you have some things coming in, and they may start off slow, but I see throughout the year that businesses and career opportunities and just life expansions in that kind of knowledge base are going to be happening a lot for you. So awesome. I will see you guys for general readings. Bye.